So here we are looking at the Jones Lone Wolf, and I was super amped to get on this board because it just reminded me of some boards I owned in the 2000s that I really liked. And I was really, this board really threw me for a loop, seeing it in studio and at home, and then getting on it on snow. Wolf is a great way to describe this. I felt when turning this, even riding, comparing it against the hovercraft, I brought it out against the Never Summer Shaper series, the Big Gun, which I felt would be a nice comparison. I really felt like I was trying to take food from a wolf after a kill when I was trying to turn this too much. This thing doesn't, it looks all surfy and quick and turny. It doesn't, it got pissed like a wolf, when you tried to turn this too much. It likes a straight line. It's really mean between the feet. There's a lot of camber going on, and at least I felt a lot of camber. And it was super fun to carve when I laid it out, but you really had to commit to that and really just like kind of bitch slap that camber and tell it to just go that way. And then once I got into that turn, it was really fun. But making quick, tight turns, didn't like to do it. It's got a lot of that. It's got a narrow profile, and it likes to just go straight, and it likes to go fast, and it's big, and it just didn't like to turn. Love the all black base though, with just a little Jones top. And I thought this was going to be a super slashy, big surfy kind of gun feel, and instead it's like I thought it would be a little more shortboard. This is a little more big gun. This is definitely big gun. This is definitely mean, fast, and aggressive, and it's not for everybody. It's if you want a big surfy shape. This is like for that surfer who like wants to go surf like Puerto Escondido or Pipe or somewhere like that where it's just big and hollow and you want to drop. It felt like a quad, not a tri-fin. It didn't feel loose like a tri-fin. It felt like you just want to make that drop, get under that big barrel, and finish. And for the snowboarding equivalent, it's like you just want to point it down a big steep chute and just not stop. It's just mean, it's fast, it's aggressive, and it's nothing like I thought it would be. So that was kind of like a shock to my system the first time. And I will say too though, that this big old nose, I definitely felt some clown shoe, especially out in the hard mornings. It's a fine groomer board. It's not just a powder board. It's got that camber profile. It's got that edge hold. It's got kind of a straight shooter kind of feel, but you can go out and ride groomers with this, no problem. And the one thing though is in really hard snow, the edge hold was great. We had the typical spring morning. I wish we could have gotten this out in the midwinter, and just deep powder, but unfortunately this is a late spring demo. So we just got hard snow in the morning, going into slush in the afternoon, and I got a little time on, in all conditions. It's got that spoon nose, so it's gonna have nice powder displacement. But this thing just went felt smooth and stiff and secure between the feet. But you definitely feel the size. It's a 168, and it felt like a 168. It felt big, it felt mean, it felt fast. I thought it was going to be way more turny, way more off the tail surfy, but this just thing has drive, direction, and clarity with speed. That's what this board is made for. So there you have it. That's the Lone Wolf.